like this video, and subscribe or teacher Peep will give you homework for tomorrow when you are meeting the Avengers today and Stanley tomorrow. My hot flight attendant asked how I like my coffee, trying to sound cool. I told her I like my coffee like I like my women. And that's when she told me that's cute honey, but the coffee's free. You don't have to pay for it here. At some point in your life somebody has masturbated to the thought of you. I don't believe so, but alright. I got you homie. My next one goes out to you. My 3-year-old asked how long he had to wait until he could stop listening to me. I told him he had to listen to me for the rest of his life. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "I'll listen to you for the rest of your life." Toddlers are cold-blooded, man. Plus-sized women admit they aren't attracted to overweight men. Hold on. How come the women get to be plus size, but the men are overweight? Girl. How socially awkward are you? Me, Andrew, 24. I always keep a loaded gun on my nightstand in the event of an intruder, so I can shoot myself to avoid meeting new people. Oh no. Grow up, young one. Soon. I'll be as tall as you. LMFAO bra is my professor a cat. I went to school for 7 years to get this job. Maybe if you didn't come to class late with a Starbucks cup every day you'd know Valentina. I inject heroin into my arm that's scarred from times prior. My eyes roll back into my head as my manager pounds on my door telling me I'm on in 5 minutes. Let's rock, I say as I grab my bass guitar, take a pull of whiskey, and get into my Chuck E. Cheese mouse band costume. This did make me chuckle. Can you cure her? Of course. Curing room. When you see your girlfriend with some other guy, but you need to be calm because you're with your wife and kids. No one has seen this movie, but we all know how it will end. Where is her left hand? Playing with the force. The perfect plan. Step 1. Earn their trust. Step 2. Betray them. Edibles low-key scary brah. One time I sneezed about high as duck and I hear my dog say bless you from the other room and I ain't even question it. I was like thank you bud, and a few hours later I'm thinking about it and straight up I don't even own a dog, so hol up. Noah. You got to enjoy the little things in life. Like blowing bubbles. Mason. They call me Bubbles in the classroom because I'm always rising to the top. I have several questions. Gemma. 20. I'm like a microwave. Easy to turn on. Warm inside, and if you put a baby in me, I'll kill it. Just finished sanding my tires so that my car would ride smoother on the interstate, and honestly I kind of love this look. That's a smooth way to see God. You are gifted $1 million to start your own company, but you have to name it after your username. What does your company do? Well, duck. You wake up. You're still a lizard sunning on a red rock. It was all a dream. The concept of selling feet pics to pay back student loans is already losing its meaning as you open and click your own eyeballs to moisten them. Time to eat a bug. Take off my bra. Me. Okay. Take off my pants. Me. Wow, okay. Stop wearing my clothes. When I was young I was poor. But after decades of hard work, I'm no longer young. Deal with it. Black woman in a TV commercial starter pack. This hairstyle. Vague office job. These skin tones. Her social group. Your free FICO score is a great tool to help you get the best credit card. Download the Experian app now. Sending more people to God. Drake's wife. Drake's wife trainer. I have 2 employees that usually leave work at 6 PM. They are good, but I don't like that their commitment lasts for work hours only. What should I do as a CEO? You should copy and paste this complaint into a table in Microsoft Word 2007. Print it double-sided in landscape mode. Fold it in half 8 times. Soak it in olive oil and shove it up your ace. What do penguins do in a race? Don't know. They penguin. Get it? Because they won. And they're penguins lol. Banned. The server has automatically banned you for saying a bad word. You said. You all niggas better start laughing, we'll duck in soon. Okay. Babe. I'm pregnant. And you're the father. Seriously. It's a prank. April Fool's Day, babe. You mean you're not pregnant? I mean you're not the father. It's time for you to know my secret. I'm a reverse werewolf. Reverse? So when there's a full moon you become human? Actually, no. What do you mean then? Oh no, a full wolf. What do you consider is your greatest sensual achievement? Haven't slept with my wife in over a year and still had a baby. Apparently spam can survive for a long time in the uterus, and when this happens the color of the baby's skin gets darker. I'm 26 and can't open my eyes underwater. I'm 47 and can't snap my fingers. State your age and something you can't. I'm 55 and can't go within 500 feet on an elementary school. Believing in the Bible makes you as a Christian. But reading and understanding the Bible from first to the last page makes you an atheist. Strongly disagree. Sophia. I do not permit a woman to teach or to have authority over a man. She must be silent. 1 Timothy 2:12. Please be silent, Sophia. Weird way to announce an absence. But whatever. Hey, wanna go out with me? Yes. Say yes. No. Find my brother who's been missing for 2.5 decades. Found him in a dumpster. Please, I just want a girlfriend. When you put leftover cake in the fridge with a note saying do not eat, and you walk in on your sister foaming in the mouth on the floor because you laced the cake with rat poison. USA under 16 and the El Salvador under 16. American cheese. European cheese. European student. American student. Sorry for missing my 2 war attacks. I was undergoing chemotherapy for my liver. Answer. Has been kicked out of the clan by Owen. Next time. Focus on the more important battle. Gym tip. Work out smart, not hard. A lot of people at the gym go and lift the big weights. But actually, the small weights are lighter and much easier to lift. Very unfortunate timing on Sky Sports. Black Lives Matter. More than Italian. Oh honey, isn't that a Grim Reaper? I say, Mr. Death. Are you enjoying the vacation? Vacation? Titanic. White power. When I was in high school, I kept hearing about guys giving their girlfriends facials. I remember thinking, I can't wait to have a boyfriend so I can get pampered too. Imagine my surprise when the day finally came. Best decision ever. Sorry for the rain, you all let me put my pants back on. This white stank outside. Give yourself permission not to be accessible at all times. Ignore that voicemail. Leave that message on read. Turn off your phone. Don't answer emails. Destroy your SIM card. Burn your house down. Disappear under mysterious circumstances. Thanks to Pete from Featherstone for the lovely pic of his wife. But the competition was called Fact Hunt. I need help with baby names. It's a boy, so I don't know. Abortion. Sons of prostitute. How do you feel about what your mother did? Felt great. I even got a family discount. Hold the duck up. Happy Valentine's Day. Bring your girlfriend. 20% off. Bring your wife. 45% off. Bring both at the same time. Free. Do you really have a cat? Yes. Can I go to your house to see the cat? Of course. Click. Where's the cat? Meow. As an airplane is about to crash, a female passenger jumps up frantically and announces, "If I'm going to die, I want to die feeling like a woman." She removes all her clothes and asks, "Is there someone on this plane who is man enough to make me feel like a woman?" A man stands up, removes his shirt and says, "Here, iron this." The first Polish language dictionary, published 1746, included definitions such as horse. Everyone knows what a horse is. Faster papa. Faster. Ha. Okay. Sweet pea. This is the best day. I'm gonna remember this for the rest of my life. Later, it turned out the people in the comic were just pictures, without any past or any future, less than dead. They never were. It's aborted. I wish Grandpa were here to see this. I've always liked older men. Huh? What the duck? Jonathan. Man kills his best friend for not saying no home after 10-hour nail session. He always gets so excited when I take him to the dog park. I'm French and 5 peoples of my family was killed on Verdun. I'm German and my great-grandpa killed 5 people in Verdun. Chess is prohibited in Islam. Maybe because the queen moves freely. Hi, my name is Amd and this is the first time I wasn't randomly selected. Never mind, they came for me while boarding the plane. When you see your ex getting beaten up by a group of people and you think to yourself, maybe I should help. No, they got enough people. Gave up my seat on the bus for an elderly woman and this duck-in lady crashes the bus and gets me fired. Hell no. Why myself or my kids will never get the flu shot. One of the many reasons. Texas. 14-year-old Jean falls pregnant after flu shot. Georgia's getting a little too curious. Entire childhood ruined. Me using my front camera as a mirror to shave my ace. The rest of my Zoom meeting. What should I factor tonight? A. B. One link contains a video of a gorgeous woman masturbating to awesome. The other contains a GIF of me pulling my cook out. You must masturbate to whichever one you chose first. Good luck. I 16 million am looking for a beer jean girl. Any age. To push off a cliff and sacrifice to the sea gods. This looks like Batman's family. Just before they get mugged. Tony Perkins, the leader of an anti-LGBT hate group, who claimed that God uses natural disasters such as hurricanes and flooding to punish homosexuals and their supporters, had his own house destroyed by a flood. Lines you wouldn't hear in a superhero movie. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? Well, whatever it is, it's heading for the World Trade Center. When your neighbor is arguing with his wife, but then you hear gunshots, and it's quiet again. What's the stupidest thing you did because you were honey? I had a girlfriend who kept getting tattoos all over her body. One day she showed up with pictures of her 2 kids tattooed on her upper thighs. Pretty off-putting. I knew the only way out at that point. During sex I pulled out and came all over her new tattoos. She yelled at me. I told her I just wanted our kids to meet. She left and never come back. What the duck did I read? A baby's laughter is one of the most beautiful sounds you will ever hear. Unless it's 3 AM. You're home alone. And you don't have a baby. Would you press a button that gives you $10,000 every time you press it, but at the same time, kills one random stranger in the world? Of course not. I would download an auto clicker. Work smart, not hard. Hey, what are you doing? I just shaved my bird. Do you mean beard? No. What the duck? Guys who pee directly into the center of the toilet bowl and not quietly in the side. What other psychotic things do you do? I tuck my pens between my legs and pee facing away from the urinal so as to leave myself prepared for any attack. What is the weirdest thing a complete stranger has done to you? I got told to show me your T's while in a crosswalk. The car had several guys in it. I did. And they cheered. I'm a 6 feet 4 inches 240 pounds very hairy man. It was an interesting experience. Please, when using the stairs, stay to the right when going up. Stay to the left when going down. This will keep people from running into each other. Who is one character you believe was perfectly cast? Like the role was just made for that actor and nobody else could embody it the way they did. Matthew Lillard as live action Shaggy for sure. I don't actually remember filming any scenes. Once the cameras started rolling I would black out as the spirit of Shaggy possessed my mortal body once again. What you crave in a relationship is what you lacked in your childhood. I'm figuring this shut out. Definitely didn't lack now in my childhood, but okay. Left my backpack at a bus stop in Manhattan and a dude finds it, calls my number at Starbucks. He didn't have a phone. He found on Hamach's Vaxit, then waits at said Starbucks for me. Goddamn, what a crazy good person. Got it back with everything incorporated. Laptop and switch. I hope that guy at least got jeeked off in the bathroom. Yo, what's up, it's your neighbor Mike from apartment 204. Yo, what's up, Mike? Can you all duck quieter please, it's 12 and I'm trying to sleep. I'm at work right now, Mike. I shut you not right. I duck and snipe to fly out of the air with my nut. The FBI agent watching him through his camera. Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. Read the part again where she burns her whole mouth on my porridge. Doctor, you need to take one of these pills every day for the rest of your life. Tim, but there's only 3 pills, doctor. Doctor, exactly. You all ever be shutting, and when you go to wipe your finger slips through the paper, and then you all just... What are the pros and cons of having big babs, and what are the pros and cons of having small babs? I have big babs myself, and here are the pros and cons of having big babs. Pros. Many people find big babs attractive. I always get stares in public because of them, which I find very flattering. They're fun to play with. I make many women jealous because my babs are bigger than theirs. Cons. They hurt my back. They get in the way. I have to buy baggier t-shirts. They're just annoying sometimes. And I'm a dude. When you're enjoying the smell of the ocean breeze. Roses are red. Sky is blue. The FBI wants to steal my pants. Can I hide it inside you? You learn something new every day. Just realize that these little bumps on the steering wheel are in braille, so that blind drivers have no trouble finding the horn to alert other drivers when necessary. Wait, what? Blind drivers? Mom. Dad, I want to be a pirate. Yeah. We are so glad you've chosen this. All on your own. Dead man banned from his own funeral after body arrives on chair and not in coffin. I beg your pardon. When I was a kid, my social network was called going outside and bowling the disabled kids. I'll have the salad. No nuts. Please. Waiter. Of course. Me. It didn't say it had nuts. I'm allergic. So I tell them to be safe. Me. That makes sense. Waiter. And for you? Me. Steak. No bees. Please. Can you cut my hair like this? Your baby is so cute. He should be a model. Or, you think so? A model airplane. Water park owners are confused. How is 250,000 litre water added in the morning becomes 250,300 litres in the evening? You see a new meme about Alzheimer's. It was posted by you. When you thought she was cool, but 3 weeks into the relationship she turned psycho. The face of regret. Why the duck should I go to someone's funeral if they aren't going to attend mine? Dad. The ground is lava. Don't touch the floor or else you'll melt. Son. I think your mushrooms kicked in before mine did. Me and the boys. Putting up random hand gang signs in class. The deaf kid wondering why we are planning an urge with a class pet. Military wives when he goes on deployment. I-time Margot cheat. LMFAO. This isn't funny at all. My girlfriend's husband is fighting for your freedom, so show some ducking respect. Chernobyl worker when he generates 12 years worth of power in 4.2 nanoseconds. Blood. Roses are red. TikTok is dead. 23-year-old man comes to see a 14-year-old girl, but meets Russian dad instead. I wanna name my puppy Insane, so when people ask, are you ducking Insane? I can say no, I'm ducking my sister. Yes. Gimme kisses. Gross. He was clicking his balls 30 seconds ago. Wow. That's disgusting. I'm sorry. My 7-year-old nephew just came to me and said, "Look, I made some binoculars." I said to him, "That's nice, but look what kids your age are making in China." The Rock. No one can defeat me. Paper. You sure about that? You have forgotten me, Simba. Remember who you are. Remember Simba. Dad, get the duck out of my clouds. Knowing Zeus, that's probably not what he'd actually be doing if he saw Mufasa bent over like that. My grandparents just gave me a mint condition GameCube as a surprise because they know I love video games. They think it's new. Poisoned them. Could you give me your seat? Which is your disability? Can't you see that I'm a woman? That is not a disability. Corporate needs you to find the differences between this picture and this picture. They are not the same picture. Yeah. Thanks for bringing awareness about this. I hate it when people mistake me for a Hindu. Lost. Very smart dog. Marks. If you're reading this, please call home. When you buy a bigger bed, you have more bedroom, but less bedroom. Doctor, you've got 6 months left to live. Patient. Oh no. Doctor, but I've got a shot that can change that. Patient. OMG, thank you doc. Doctor. Kids, violence is never the answer, it's a question. And the answer is yes. I'm a treasure hunter. Here is my collection. My favorite is this leaf. I killed 5 men for this leaf. At school my favorite lesson was PE, probably because I had the biggest cook. I used to stroll around the changing room naked, flicking the kids with my towel whilst pointing and laughing at their little knobs. Looking back, I think that's probably why I had to leave teaching. Me. Clicks the night after I'm done. The rest of surgeons. Quick fact. 5 in 6 people find Russian roulette harmless. Me. I'm 45 but I have the body of a 19-year-old. Prove it. Me. Opens freezer. Honey, I think I'm pregnant. Good thing I've got this condo. Then, they prevent pregnancies. That's not how it works. Let's be more than friends. Best friends? No. More than that. Mega best friends? Block 100. When your parents say no eating in bed, but you find yogurt stains on their bed. Me. Laying in bed. Can't sleep. Whips out phone. Fires up pan and starts rubbing one out. Everyone monitoring my sleep study. The villain kinda has a point. Everyone else watching the World War II documentary. Just saying, Cupid safe wearing by the flayed skin of my younger self. Don't forget to wear your masks, kids. My mom used to think putting nail polish on my nail would keep me from snacking my thumb. Now I eat Ace. Everyone lost that battle. Instead of paying $200 a month on cable, buy a plane ticket. Go see what you're watching. What plane goes to Bikini Bottom? Malaysia flight 370, if I remember correctly. I wish there was a website like Grindr, but for straight guys, where you could meet other straight guys to bang. What if you had to have sex every day during pregnancy to keep building the baby with the same man? This is a great question. Perhaps if you mix it up you can combine genes like a Build-A-Bear. Do you think it's a gothy girl? I hate getting school supplies for Christmas. Me and my homie making cereal at 2 AM. When you live in Alabama and you don't have a sister, so you have to get your mom pregnant to make a sister. Modern problems require modern solutions. Annie may be like. When you decide to start burning calories instead of Jewish. Hey fam, can I get in ahead of you? It's kind of an emergency. Peppa Pig face mask $2.99 each. Mars Curiosity has just completed its 3rd Martian years on Mars. Congrats. I heard a ghost. It was moaning. We gotta keep it down. Nobody. Drunk girls walking home from the bar. What people think Mexico is like. Mexico in reality. So glad I grew up with this. And not this. Lord forgive me for what I'm about to do. Pound cake. The only reason I'm fat is because every time I duck your mom she makes me a sandwich. I got a girl pregnant in high school, so I told my parents I was getting bullied and we moved lol. Modern problems require modern solutions. Did the same thing. It's hard being a teacher sometimes. White people don't shoot each other in the streets like black people do. We do it in schools. Because we have class. They had us in the first half. Not gonna lie. Putting dairy milk in your morning coffee is sexist. I'll start adding bull's milk for equality. Okay class. Today is a trip. In time. Yay. Later. Okay. And that's the USA in 1840. Any questions? Where is Jimmy? Duck. What brought the urge to a grinding halt? Child Protective Services. New location discovered. Prison. When you finally beat the final boss, after trying all night and you hear your parents clapping from their room. Finding out your boyfriend's FAP folder. It's all your photos. Third panel. Horrified face. You never gave him these photos. Fourth panel. Extremely horrified face. This is not your boyfriend's phone. Fifth panel. Extreme horrified face. It's your dad's phone. What's the world's most expensive haircut? Chemotherapy. This poor dog was born blind, but thanks to new medical technology he's finally able to see his owner for the first time. Having sex. Be gentle. 10 minutes in. Okay hit me with a brick. That's why you start with the brick. So you can just have sex the way you like in peace afterwards. Therapist. Why don't you like classical music? Me. They make me feel small and insecure. Therapist. How so? You retard. PP. Very soft. Die. MF. You know it's gonna be a good movie when 20th Century Fox Television. Paramount. 100 years. Walt Disney Pictures. Blazers presents. The I Really Like Her starter pack. What you accidentally call your teacher mother, but save yourself by adding. Ducking Butch. Best doormat ever. Come in. Go away. Love knows no borders. Neither does the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird. When you're watching Palm, and you cram at the same time as a horse. My 5-year-old son was playing in the garden and sees 2 spiders. He asks me, is that a mummy long legs under that daddy long legs? No son, there is no mummy long legs, only daddy long legs. I felt pretty proud of my answer until he stomps on both spiders saying, we'll have none of that gay shit in our ducking garden. The kid's dad. Your wife gives birth to your son. You can't feel the dad jokes yet. Your friend suddenly becomes a comedian. Your friend suddenly becomes a comedian. McDonald's Incorporated would like to apologize for saying that Ronald McDonald caught crown virus and died. It was an April Fool's Day prank in bad taste. He actually fell down 8 flights of stairs. Loss of child. Let it go. When you kiss your girlfriend and her lips taste like your best friend nut. Now, class. This is a boa constrictor. Don't worry, son. It's not going to bite. As you can see, the constrictor isn't biting. It kills its prey by choking. Killing my brother prank. OMG, he actually died at 3 AM. So scary. Consensual. Avatar. The Last Airbender. Creating your childhood crushes. I brought a hammer to the office to hang a whiteboard. I left it in my laptop bag and forgot to take it out at home. Days later my boss came up behind me, asked, "Do we have a hammer in the office?" Without thinking, I reached into my bag and handed him the hammer, still looking at the computer screen. A few seconds later I realized my boss was still standing behind me. I turned around and he was just standing there staring at the hammer. He said, "Seriously, you carry a hammer with your laptop? Are you a serial killer? Only when people don't give me raises." I just found my wife's Google history. How to kill your husband. Step 1. Poison his coffee. A small toddler is the closest thing you can have to a Pokemon. It follows you around, you love it dearly, no one else can understand what it's saying, and it is obedient only when it wants to be. The main difference is that training it to fight other toddlers is frowned upon. I was in Walmart yesterday, and this elderly lady was in front of me, and her total came up to $300, but her card was declined. So you all already know what I did. God gonna bless me, one day it was a lot of groceries, but I helped her put it all back. Old people. Don't stare, it's rude. Old people when they see someone with dyed hair and piercings. When I was younger I used to measure my nut, mark it off on a ruler and stick the ruler up my ace to see if butchers would be moaning. My granddad is 75 next year. He didn't fight 2 world wars for this silliness. The First World War was more than 100 years ago. How did you granddad fight that? He didn't fight, as I just said. Date someone who makes sure you're vaccinated. How do we measure things? The world. The meter is currently defined as the length of the path traveled by light in a vacuum in 1/229,792,458 of a second. US. 1 foot equals 12 inches. Saw this on my boss desk. Somebody definitely getting a raise. Bill, 33, 91 miles away. I like curvy girls. I have a dog. Her name is Precious. She's my world. My hobbies include midnight strolls, collecting insects, kinda nerdy but it's what I'm into, making my own clothing, and dancing when nobody's looking. Dry skin is a deal breaker. I love Bath and Body Works for the sole reason that their lotion comes in a basket. I'd date me. Teens steal what they think is cocaine, end up snorting their grandfather's ashes. Banks hate him. See how he made $10,000 in an afternoon with one simple trick. During teaching today I was petting my cat and my co-teacher announced it and asked to see the cat. Then no fewer than 60% of the students reached down and pulled their cats up into view of the cameras, and suddenly my Zoom squares were all cats and everything was perfect.